Hey everyone, welcome to our brand new show that we've yet to name. I'm Austin Harrison, and I'm with
Lily Klotch.
And yeah, we need your help naming this show.
We have some ideas. There's Board Game Bites and Breaking Board.
And Lily and Friends.
Yeah.
I think it's a great one, Lily.
I need your help, guys. Please name it something else.
So if you could leave us a comment at the end of the show for just a board game idea, we're not going to credit you overly much or pay you in any way, but you'll have like bragging rights for naming the show. This show is about tabletop news. It's about what's going on at Ivy Studio. It's about crowdfunding campaigns that we think are really cool, that are active. And it might even talk about like things we're playing and things that we're doing. And so, just really excited to kick this off.
Yeah, so a sneak peek of what today's show looks like. We're going to talk about Mythic Mischief Volume 2, and then some HGTV Board Game Edition, and what else we have? I totally blanked. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
What we're playing.
What we're playing? Nice. I want to hear more about the HGTV Board Game Edition. That sounds hilarious. I am most excited, though, about you being here. This is the biggest IV news. Lily joined the team just recently. Can you tell the audience what you're doing here and your favorite board game and your favorite color to play?
Yeah, for sure. So I am the Community and Customer
Sandwich?
Customer service. Also a sandwich, I guess. Manager. So you'll be seeing me on Discord a lot. Planning events and stuff for fans in the community, and then also responding to all of your customer service emails, which we need a lot of help with, actually.
I desperately needed Lily's help with that, yes.
Yeah. So my favorite board game is Everdale. Beautiful game. Love the gameplay. And then my favorite colors to play are green and purple. So Scooby-Doo.
You're nice. You're gonna have to fight some of our Discord mods for purple.
Oh, I'm willing to fight for purple.
Human loves purple. So Everdale, I have yet to play, and I know you brought it in to teach me, so we have to find time to do that. Yes. And I'll report back what I think. I have a feeling I'm gonna love it, but that's really, really good news. I'm really glad you're here.
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
We are, of course, launching Mythic Mischief pretty soon, and we just announced that it's going to be on September 12th on Kickstarter. And so Lily's got the box here. I love this box. I can't wait to show you more of the game, but we actually did bring a sneak peek at some hand-painted minis that our friend Steven did. And so we have the Tome Keeper for this edition, which is called the Groundskeeper. We're going to be playing in a hedge maze this time. And so this is the teacher basically trying to kick the students out of the library. And then my favorite mythic of this new expansion is this guy right here. He is a gnome with a little toadstool cap. I cannot wait for these new factions. We have the gargoyles, the gnomes, the fairies, and the werewolves. What sounds the most appealing to you?
I like the fairies a lot. It reminds me of Winx Club. It's an Italian.
Is Winx?
It's an Italian cartoon.
Italian. Okay.
It's a bunch of fairies going to school.
It's not anime.
It's not anime. Surprisingly enough for me, yes, it's not anime.
I just assumed. I'm most excited about the gnomes. Gnomes are so interesting to play with because they have different movement than anyone else. And so I cannot wait for people to give that a try. We have a lot more surprises that I cannot talk about yet, but that will hopefully come in future episodes. So keep asking us about Mythic Mischief for sure. What do we have going in the board game news?
So it's almost August, which means
Gen Con.
Gen Con season.
And it's Lily's first Gen Con.
It is my first Gen Con.
And Lily, I hope you love it because there's a giant Everdale tree there that you can climb up into and take a picture in.
You can climb into it?
Yeah, no, it's like 3 stories tall. It's massive.
No way.
Yeah, it's huge. So
okay, I'll send a selfie of me from the top.
Sweet. It's a really fun con. I stay up way too late playing board games.
As you should.
Yeah, as we should. I recover when I get home usually. But it's just a great time of meeting people that love our games already and teaching people that never played our games before at the tables in front of our booth. And so we are on the far right side. Do you remember our booth number off the top of your head?
I believe it was 3019.
3019 is right. Nice memory. And so it's on the far right side. It's a big wooden booth. You can't miss it. But we would love to meet you if you want to come by. I absolutely love talking to new people and meeting new people. And so please come and meet Lily and me.
Yes, please. What else are you excited about for Gen Con?
So Octopus is coming coming out,
Ooh.
which is from Lucky Duck Games. The last year must have been the time for Octopus-themed art because we had Fractured Sky. Cosmo Octopus is actually also coming out. I played this game at Gamma, and it was an absolute blast. It's just a very quirky little game where you're trying to summon this octopus through a portal, and every time you get a victory point, another one of its tentacles come through. And it's just really, really fun.
It's giving Cthulhu vibes, right?
It's like maybe Cthulhu vibes, where it's like not actually scary, but like the thing you are doing is summoning an octopus demon.
The octopus art is really cute for a Cthulhu vibe.
It is very cute for a Cthulhu vibe, for sure. But yeah, I sent it over to you. Did you find anything like that you thought was really interesting about it?
Yeah, I actually saw on the website they are adopting octopi. For
Octopi
conservation. Yeah.
is the plural of octopus.
Yes, Austin.
Not
It is.
octopuses. Okay, I was going to say, okay, I'm glad you're here for getting that correct.
I got you. I'm here for you.
So they adopt them in the theoretic, they're not like putting them in their house. It's like
No. Well,
a conservation
I
thing.
would hope not.
where you like say you adopt them.
Yeah, it's like in name only, and
Yeah.
it's doing good for the world.
I'm glad that you can't actually adopt an octopus. I'd hate to walk into someone's house or our office and there be an octopus there.
Do you not like octopus for some reason?
They scare me. They're very intelligent and they're very agile and able to like open jars and stuff. I don't know if you've seen this on like the Nat Geo, but yeah, they're a little creepy.
Ah.
So that would be a nightmare for me.
Well, I know what to not get you.
Thank you. Thank you. One part of the show that I'm really excited about is that I used to do a show where I covered Kickstarter campaigns. And I just haven't been able to do that because of how busy we've been. But with you coming on board, I'm able to start dipping my toes back into that world. And so hopefully as a segment every week, we'll talk a little bit about our favorite Kickstarter campaigns.
Yes.
And so did you have any that you thought were really interesting?
Yes, so I was looking on Kickstarter, just going through all the projects, and one really stood out to me. It was Stone Spine Architects.
Yeah. Okay. Are you like a Minotaur or something?
Yeah, so you're playing as Minotaurs, and you're basically designing your own dungeons. So it's a card drafting plus like spatial puzzle, putting together a map. It looks really cool, and I believe the art looks really nice too. Was there something you liked about it?
Yeah, so it's the same world as Cartographers, and I love Cartographers. Me and my wife played it all the time. Actually played it in the hospital while I was waiting to have she was waiting to have our first son. So it has lots of special memories for me. But Thunderworks does a great job with that series. They have a lot role players in that same universe as well, and so it's a really, really cool system. And I actually saw this being played at Gamma, and the people I didn't get to play it, but the people that I talked to about it said they loved it. So I'm excited for this one to come out for sure. And so we're backing this one on Kickstarter right now. So
yeah, very cool. And another one I saw was Makeover Your Game Room. Have you heard of it?
Okay, it's All Play, right? That's the name of it? Okay, I never can remember the name of this
All
campaign.
Play.
It looks so cool.
Yeah, the modular shelves look so sleek, so clean. And like, as you're growing your board game collection, you run out of space. And
So fast.
Exact, so fast. And so with this, you can like always custom make your shelves expand in different sizes.
Oh, so you can add on to the shelves?
Yeah, you can put in different configurations and everything. So you can always like build around your own room.
Lily, you haven't been to my office at my house, but there are board games in piles. And so I would probably benefit, and I'm sure some people watching this would benefit from some nice modular shelves. They did like a home makeover thing for like a potential backer, right?
Yeah, it looked like an HGTV show.
I mean, that would be so fun to just have someone come into my house and like make me a board game room. That's a dream. Now, I think that the people they ended up picking, you had to like apply, right?
Yeah, you had to send like a little video of like showing your current setup.
Oh gosh.
I think you would have won if you apply.
My current setup's pretty rough, so yeah, I might have won. So it's a good thing I didn't apply. But yeah, that campaign looked really cool. All Play is such a unique company. They make tables, they make bags, they make games, they make shelves. So
anything you need for your board game.
Yeah, they're a one-stop shop. Kabuto
cool.
Sumo is a really cool game, and that's them. And they have a few smaller box games that are just incredible. So, but yeah, that's definitely a good one.
So what are some of the ones you're looking at?
Yeah, so I have Hamlet in that pile of games at my house, and I haven't played it yet, but I have 4 days left. Hamlet has an expansion campaign live right now. It's over 250,000. It's tile laying and resource management, I think. And what I love about the campaign and just the way it looks is that normally tile laying games is identical tiles. And this is tiles that are different sizes and types. And so you have to like puzzle those all together. Yeah. And then there's also some really cute fish meeples, which there's a Tokyo Fish Market game that has really cool fish meeples, but these are painted for this game, and I don't know, that like spoke to me for some reason. But yeah, it's currently on my shelf of shame / opportunity, and hopefully I will get it played this weekend, and I'm hoping to back it, so I'll be going. And then the final one that I was really excited about was the 2024 quest calendar, and RPGs are just so hard to commit to because usually, unless you're doing like a one shot, like it's like a very long commitment. I have little kids, and me and my wife like doing RPGs together, and so this is like a really fun chance to like scratch a little bit of that itch without the long term commitment, because it's like one of those like flip book, like you like
calendars.
Yeah, the calendars. Thank you. Of course, that's what it's called. And it just had like really cute art. The woodland creatures, and they're fighting. Are they fighting insects?
Like evil insects or something.
All insects are evil. I agree with this campaign, except for bumblebees. We love bumblebees.
Save the bees.
Save the bees. But the components and stuff looked really nice. Like, what did you think was cool about the campaign?
The components, like you just said, yeah, I think the components, it's like the leaf bag for the dice.
I saw that. Yeah, that was
And then
cool.
also the dice tray is the most amazing part to me. It has like these high detailed etchings, and it's one of those dice trays like you fold up and like snap. But then on the inner side of it, it's like these mountains that are like
I
around
thought that
the
was
map.
so cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. So well designed, well thought out.
Yeah, kudos to them. Add-ons are hard to get right, and I think that those two specifically were incredible.
For
just
sure.
really cool looking. So yeah, I'm pumped.
Yeah. So what other games have you been playing recently?
I've played a lot because I was at a con.
Yeah.
And so last weekend I was at Level Up Con in Connecticut, and I played Earth was probably my favorite one I played. It had this really fun mechanic where you had a compost pile. So it got some conservation themes, but you had a lot of ability to draw a lot of cards. And instead of having this massive hand of cards that you can't manage, you could discard some of them into a compost pile, and that would be points at the end of the game. But then there was this also hard choice of, am I going to use those to fuel other abilities? And so it was just this really nice way of like doing hand management that felt natural. And so I really liked that game. What have you been playing?
Ooh, a lot of Mythic Mischief.
Yeah.
Of course.
That was forced. We made you play that.
Being held captive.
Yeah.
No, but I love Mythic Mischief. I think the chess-like components are very fun for me. And then I was playing zombies, and my opponent was playing vampires, actually. And I was a little trapped with like the 3 bookshelves around him, and then my opponent just like kept moving back and forth between with his zombie or with his vampire, sorry, and just sucking my zombie blood.
You think that would be gross? Like you think vampires would be like, no, I don't want zombie blood, but I guess they're not too picky.
If you're desperate, I don't know.
We have gargoyles coming out, so that's even worse.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be worse for the vampires for sure. So
broken fangs all over.
that's wonderful. You're also going to be forced to play the rest of our games very, very soon. But
like I said, I'll blink twice if I need help.
what else have you been playing?
Ooh, Carcassonne. I love spatial puzzle games, so Carcassonne has been a top contender for me recently.
Nice. I've played it a long time ago, but not recently. You're like trying to put city tiles.
Yeah, so you have these like tiles that fit together where you're matching the cities, roads, and fields. And there's also there's like chapels in there you have like some place around. But basically, there's like a whole bunch of different ways you can score points based on how you match those tiles.
Okay.
And so it's a pretty straightforward game. It's really easy to learn.
I was surprised. I saw there was a Facebook. I saw there was a Star Wars version of this on Facebook, and I did not know there was a Star Wars. I thought I knew all the Star Wars versions of games. And so I saw this, and I was like, oh, I have to have that. So I'm going to look for it and buy it, and you're going to have to help me remember how to play Carcassonne.
Yeah, I would love to build planets and
like I don't know what
trading
you're
routes
doing.
or something.
Asteroid fields? I don't know. But
we'll find out.
We'll find out.
I'm going to report back to you guys.
Sounds good. Oh, man. What else has been playing? I played Kraken. Don't Feed the Kraken or Feed the Kraken. Can't remember which one. I played this at the con. And if you have a large group, it played 11 players, which is pretty big.
That is nice.
And it was like the party, like social deduction feel, but it had more to it. And that was in the form of like a board where you had a ship. And if you were the sailors, you wanted the ship to go one side. If you were the pirates, you wanted to go the other side. And if you're the cultists, you wanted to go straight down the middle. And it kept on like shifting sides as we were going. And I had a chance to give the win to my team, and I threw the wrong person overboard, and it ended up costing us the game. So I feel pretty guilty about that.
Yeah, redemption arc for you.
Yeah, so I'm in trouble with my friend group. But I own the game, I just hadn't played it, and so now I get to take it to like family Christmas, and I'm really excited about that. So that'll be really
game
good.
night.
Yeah, family game night. I also want to do it at the office. That would be really fun. What else did I play? Oh, I played Castles of Burgundy.
Ooh.
The new deluxe edition that just shipped. And
Really?
it was, if you like upgraded components, this is a must-have in my opinion, because Castles of Burgundy is a classic. Like, everybody loves that game, but the upgraded components like took it to the next level for me. Like, they had like little figures that were like the score trackers, and it was like a queen and like a knight and like all these different things, and like full castle minis, and like everything was really, really beautifully laid out. I thought I was winning, and I ended up getting last place. So always fun.
But if you had fun in last place, it means it's a great game already.
It does. And literally, the person in last place before me was 100 points behind. And I was like, surely they cannot catch up. And they won. It was wild. But it was very, very fun. I really enjoyed it. So, whew. Well, that's what I've been playing. We could probably talk about what's going on with our outstanding games and stuff right now.
Yeah, for sure. There's Fractured Sky.
Yeah.
The newest campaign.
That's like in production right now. But we had some changes and stuff.
Yeah, we had some complications. So some behind the scenes of working production, we ran into a complication.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk a little bit about
like the paints, the painted version, which is the one we have the most of that we're making. Painted. Yeah, machine painted. Yeah, thank you. They could stick together if they're packed together, and we had no idea this was an issue, or like even that it was possible. And so our tray had the markets and the fortresses packed together. And they like told us like, hey, like we're looking at like packing them in bags or like doing a bunch of different stuff. Do you know what we landed on? I think 2 different trays.
I think so. Yeah, we're separating them.
So like we're changing the tray that you saw on the campaign and in our videos to like have 2 layers so it can hold all of the markets and all the fortresses separated from each other. And so that's gonna be a big change, but it's something that Panda luckily was like, hey, like we don't want these to melt in the shipping containers together because the shipping containers can get really hot. And so I'm excited for the change there. And then we've been wearing the merch, which I feel a little bit guilty about, but it's close.
So we have Moonraker's merch on the horizons. So we have the hoodies, and we're just waiting on the hats. And as soon as we get those, we're going to ship them to you guys. I'm sorry for making you guys wait. But
but
August,
next month.
Yeah.
We're shipping them next month. So I'm really, really excited. And they're wonderful. It's really nice. So I can't wait. I can't wait for you to hold them and wear them. And then the Moonraker's language editions, if you're waiting on a French or a German version, all the files have been approved and it's in production. And so we'll be updating at the end of every month moving forward. So yeah, that's on its way. I'm really pumped about hearing what people think of the show. I think it'd be fun if we like got like feedback from you on like segments you want to hear. So like doing some kind of like mailbag. I was like, that didn't sound right. Should we just have them like Discord message you with like questions, or they can even comment for segment ideas on the YouTube channel.
For sure.
And so, but if you have like art, like fan art that you want to send in that you've done in the past or new, we could feature that on the show. You have any other ideas?
Any questions about, what you want to see?
Games you want us to play?
Games you want to play? What games you've been playing and your opinions on it. We'd love to hear from you. So DM me on Discord. You have to see me, Lily with Ivy in the parentheses. I have a little cat on my profile picture. Really hard to miss. And yeah, we're looking forward to hearing from you.
Awesome. And then we're going to do a giveaway for this show. It's obviously a new show. We're trying to get people to watch. And so we're going to give away either some Mythic Mischief merch, or if you don't own it already, a Mythic Mischief game. And the way you do that is by commenting, but you have to have a secret thing in the comment to be considered. And so what do you need?
We need a little ghost emoji.
Yeah, so obviously we went for the cutest thing possible, and we chose a ghost emoji because it's on theme with Mythic Mischief. And so if you leave a comment that has a ghost emoji in it, you'll be in the running for that. We'll randomly choose that, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to put your suggestions for a show name.
All right.
I would not like it to be Lily and Friends.
Lily and Friends!
Yes. Please help.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Yes.